I've been mixing for 15 years and I've never had anybody validate, I've never had a pro validate that what I was doing was even in the ballpark.
I was expecting to get an insight of what is it he does to get his mixes to where they are.
I was more into just seeing if I was on the right track.
The very small group of people that come together and work with one of the best engineers in the world for a week in South France. And
you learn the tricks and the tips from a master who's in that job, and he's the best at it.
And seeing how somebody of his caliber works, and to actually talk to him was magical.
It's funny, I didn't really have that many expectations because I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I just knew that he's one of the best people in the world, and hanging out with him for a while would be a good idea.
I had no idea we'd be able to actually take over from what he was doing.
And then you learn that the trick is that there is no trick.
And it shows you don't have to have the best equipment in the world to be able to work with what you've got.
It's just the approach and the idea behind it.
And it's not like how to EQ this, how to EQ that. All that stuff will come with practice.
I was expecting to get technical hints, use this compressor or use this drum sample library kind of thing. But it's more kind of the ideas behind it.
Mixing is not getting sounds or getting a balance or putting that EQ or that compressor or whatever. Mixing is what happens after you've taken care of all that technical stuff. It's taking the song from here to here.
How to take a song to the next level, how to make it a better song, and not just mixing because you're a mix engineer, but mixing because you're an artist and you want to make the song better.
It's just how to live a lifestyle that's conducive for doing great mixes, producing great songs, just getting back to the heart of what this is all about. It's all about the love for music.
It really is going to like an addict's. It's like going to rehab. We're detoxing our ears.
Oh, so that's the job I'm supposed to be doing. Suddenly, everything makes sense now, Whereas before you were just pressing the record button and going, yeah, that sounds good, more EQ. And it's not about that. It's not about that at all.
It's like what have I been doing? I haven't been mixing. I'm just putting up tracks and getting a balance. That's what I've been doing.
I wasn't connecting the dots before, and now I really feel like the dots were connected.
And it really opened up my mind to the possibilities of what I can achieve.
It's not about the technical. It's about your heart. It's about where your heart is. It's about where your mind is at.
He taught us another way of listening to the songs, listening to the material.
It's making us learn to hear things the right way, because we might be listening for stuff that isn't important.
Yeah, he taught us a way to actually listen to the stuff that is really there. Not what we think is there or what we think we must get out of it, but what is actually there.
And emphasizing that. When that may be the wrong decision for a number of reasons, which is getting in the way of what we're all here to do, which is get an idea across to somebody else as accurately and as tastefully as you can.
Those one-on-one moments with the presenter, I think, are the most special because he's 100% focused on you.
So he would actually understand what you want, he would understand what's the language you understand, and he will exactly give you what you're looking for.
These guys, they're so focused in what they're doing that they will always relate to you and they always come back to you. And the most incredible thing is that I've never seen any of these 4 presenters write anything down about us. From the first day, they're analyzing us and they're trying to really get us to that next level.
But also, we also are learning among ourselves, different techniques, because there is really people from all around the world.
In India, you have gurukuls, and they're like these schools where a student goes to a guru and the guru teaches them stuff.
In our culture, Indian culture, teacher is like next to God, is how we treat them. And I really felt in that moment that, yeah, I am with the God.
There is no technique that's happening in the gurukul. They just see the guru and live with him and see what's happening. And it's more or less like a gurukul, you're here in this place and you're living with 12 other people who are masters in themselves.
And it's like these 14 guys or 15 guys or whatever people are here, they just start to like blend and blend and blend, and they become like this entity that just wants to know everything, and they just like ask and answer and ask and answer and discuss and fight, and that only happens here. It can only happen in a place like this.
The place fits the magnitude of the experience that you're going to have.
La Fabrique is situated in southern France.
The studio is an amazing place built into an old library of records, a little wonderland of recorded music.
And that includes everything southern France has to offer. Great food, great wine, great climate.
There are a few settings I can think of in the world where it's better to have a recording studio.
And at the same time, it seems to be like four-star hotel.
Staff here are so friendly and really, really go out of their way to make you feel comfortable, make sure that you're happy.
It's just the perfect setting for a concentrated period of learning.
And there's a real sense of history, just obviously with the time period of this building. It's just a relaxing, homely environment.
You realize that music needs to be made in places that inspire you.
Everything was prepared for you, and you never had to worry about any of that. You could really focus on learning.
It's about the life experience. It's not about the sound and the approach to sound as much as just the approach to life.
What we were taught wasn't necessarily just about mixing. It was kind of about life and whatever route you're going down.
I learned more about myself as a person than I did about music.
It's beyond my expectations, just absolutely incredible, unbelievable, beyond anything I could possibly have imagined.
One of the best experiences is when you get back home.
It just started working. It was weird. It was like the stars aligned and my career just developed itself.
I know when I get home and I mix the first song I mix, it's just gonna, I can just feel it. It's gonna be a game. This is gonna be a game-changing week for me.
It could be one word, man. It's just fantastic. Fantastic, amazing.
Unique. Enlightenment.
Inspiring. Inspiring.
Excellence.
Enlightening.
Affirming. Life-changing. That's the word.
Life-changing.
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 Mind-blowing.
Just mind-blowing.
Mystic.
Inspirational.
In one word, I guess it would be just motion.
Heart.
Wow.
Incroyable.
Awesome.
Fucking awesome.
The moment I went out of the door, I knew I was coming back. Right now, I can tell you I'm coming back. I'm coming back again. Don't know when, but I'm coming back.